This is the plaintiff, Wendy No. She says the defendant, her husband, stole 2 cats from her, some winter clothes, and a table and chairs, and refuses to give them back. Her husband had her arrested. She can't believe it's come to this, a lawsuit, and is suing the louse for $3,000, the amount she's owed. This is the defendant, Thomas No. He says the plaintiff never wanted the cats and threatened to let them out on the loose where they would have surely died. He doesn't have her winter clothes or her table and says the only reason he's being sued here today is because she's trying to get back into his house. And if she does, she will never leave because she hasn't moved on. He's accused of cat-nabbing.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
Wendy No, you are suing your husband, Thomas No, from whom you've been estranged for 5 years? Mm-hmm. For $3,000, because according to you, he won't return your cats, got you arrested, and won't return some property. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on.
Your Honor, it's been 19 years since I met this man. 14 years of marriage. We got married in 2002. I was evicted in 2014. I asked him to just hold on to the cats because I'm not going to have a place to live for a week, you know? And I had to fight a little bit.
How many cats?
Two cats. So we agreed to take them. So then he calls me, I finally find a place. He calls me a couple weeks after I move in. He's like, you gotta come take the cats. They're driving me crazy. You gotta come get them. And I'm like, okay, I just got some boxes out of storage. Give me a week, I'll come get them. Well, then I started calling, text message, Facebook message, no response.
Can you prove the texting, Facebook message, and calling? Do you have phone records, Facebook posts?
I don't have copies of that, no. I don't have,
Okay, how long did you leave the cats with him?
Almost 6 weeks.
Okay, now I presume that your story on this is different. Did you want her to pick up the cats or no?
Your Honor, she was going to put the cats out on the street. I told her I would take the cats in because I didn't want to see them dying. You know, it's like
all right. So according to her, she spent 6 weeks stalking you, trying to get you to answer so she could go pick up her cats. True or false?
No, that's not true.
Okay, what instead is the truth according to you on that?
Well, she shows up. I went to work. She sends me a text, a picture of outside of my house. I'm at work. I had to leave work early.
Okay, but all right, you take a picture and text it to him to show him that you're at the house?
Yeah, I was there. I was there for 4 hours, Your Honor. And trust me, I lived in that house.
Did you have a plan to meet him there or something?
No, but I can't get a hold of him on the phone. I had no choice.
Was she calling you and you weren't answering
My daughter.
her?
No, that was just one text
My daughter.
Can you say, okay, wait, can I see proof of how much you were trying to call him? Because I want to know if you were legitimately there for the cats. Can you show me any proof of how it is that you were trying to reach him in order to get your cats back? Show me the text, show me the phone records, show me emails, show me something.
My daughter
is the answer no?
I don't have them now.
Can't prove your contact because he's denying you ever called him.
I know.
He just says you show up in his house. All right. So you go to his house because according to you, you can't prove it, but according to you, you're trying to reach him nonstop, and the guy's just ignoring you. So you show up, then take a picture, and then text it to him to show him that you will not be ignored, that you're in front of his house. Okay, and what happens?
Your Honor, with all due respect, I can get into that house anytime I wanted. I lived there for 15 years.
He didn't change the locks?
No, my front key still worked. I was outside for 4 hours.
Around the house, huh?
Wait, what did you say to her?
I was outside.
First of all, don't talk to her. Second of all, stop talking when I'm interrupting. And what did you just say?
Well, she just, because I go into my house a couple times, there was like a bottle of shampoo from my kids, or my bathroom, sitting on my dresser in my bedroom. Now, I don't use shampoo, it's just, how did it get there? She just said she could get in the house anytime.
Why have you not changed the locks?
Huh? You know what? I did change the lock since then, yes.
So you're there and you want your cats,
Your
and
Honor.
you send a picture and you show him that you're in front of the house, and then what happens?
So I texted him, he no response. It was 4 hours, and he didn't come home until after I was so cold outside. I went down to the corner place and sat down in somewhere warm and texted him again and said, meet me here then. So he came there, where I was, and said, you can come over now. So he went there. The cop was actually already at the house before I arrived. I got there, and, I was just, all he had to do was put the cats in the carrier that I provided, sit them down.
How many carriers did you bring?
One carrier,
four
but it
cats.
was a big, two.
Okay.
I'm
two.
only
I'm
trying
sorry.
to get two.
2 cats.
There are
According
four.
to you, are there 2 cats?
There are 2 orange cats, yeah.
They're
the
mine.
cats she's talking about are the 2
Cats
cats.
she's talking about, yes.
Right. There are 2 other cats
So
that
what
live in
happened?
that house. So all he had to do was drop that off and me pick them up and go home with my cats. But instead, the cop was waiting for me. This particular officer, the first time I met this particular...
If you have no contact with the guy and you have a good enough relationship with him that you're able to have him house your cats, why did it go to pot like this so quickly?
I couldn't even tell you. It's a
Right,
game
so the police
he
are there,
plays.
and then what happens? Because you get arrested for disorderly conduct.
Correct.
Yeah, let's get to that.
Yeah.
What happens?
I'm sitting on my porch. The one cop brings out
On
one
your
of the
porch?
cats. Yes.
How long has it been since you don't live in the house?
5 years, but
Okay,
it's still.
so you're sitting-
Seven
You
years.
live somewhere 15 years,
years.
and this is the house. You know what I
Okay.
mean? It's still, I put every bit of work into it.
Is the house
Every
under his
bit.
name, or why don't you guys get a divorce?
Oh,
Why
I
don't
don't-
you guys get a divorce?
I can't afford it, and he don't want one.
That's not true.
Okay, seriously, you guys can do self-help. You don't have to go to a lawyer. You can get this done. Do you own any joint property?
Yeah, the house.
No, it's my house.
Did you have it before the marriage?
Yes.
By 6 months.
No.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Years.
It's like, it's like being a little bit pregnant. It's either owned before you marry or it's owned after you marry.
Yeah.
All right, so go on.
But I have my name on loans and things through that house in the 15 years.
So you may have some interest in it. You just, but you have to, in order to get there, you have to file. And filing
Right.
is the filing fee. And
Now-
if that's a hardship, you can get that waived.
Your Honor,
Anyway, look, you get
for a
there, and
man
what's the
that-
problem? Now there's cops out there. What's the problem?
I
You don't know
I
what the
didn't
problem is.
even
That's it.
say
I'm not
word.
asking you anymore.
Yeah.
You tell me, what was the problem?
She told me to meet her. There's a pub down the street from my house. It's closed down now. But I went up to there. I left work, went there, met her at the pub. I said, listen, there's nothing for us to talk about. You're not coming to the house.
Why did you say that? Had she been, what did she want to do?
It's always about money. It's something about money. She needs help, monetarily. And it's like, I'm not a rich man. I got bills to pay myself. I said, I can't help you out anymore. You're done.
But wasn't she there to get the cats?
No, she was not.
What was she there to do?
I don't know. I can't.
Well, what did she say to you in the bar?
She didn't give me an explanation why. She just wanted to come get into the house.
And do what?
I don't know.
You didn't ask her?
I couldn't get a straight answer,
What answer did you get?
I didn't get an answer. I told her, I says, don't show up at the house. You're not welcome. I don't want you. You cannot come to the house. And she shows up at the house anyway. And I told her to leave the house or else I'm going to call the cops. She was banging on the front door, really, I felt the glass in the front door was going to break in. So I had no choice but to call 911. The cops show up.
Wow.
They separate us. The one cop was talking to her out on the front lawn. The other cop was talking to me in the house. I tried getting the cats for her. I got the one cat. The other cat, it would not let me get him. It was like he was fighting tooth and nail. I put the cat out in the front porch for her. The cat started, crying, meowing, uncontrollably.
Wait, you put the cat where?
Out on the front porch. So
Inside the carrier or no?
Inside the carrier.
Okay.
Okay. She proceeded to start to berate the cops. Calling the cops. Well, I'm not even going to say it on in the courtroom.
Oh, go ahead.
But anyway, no, I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
But anyway, she started
Hold
berating
on,
the
I'll
cops.
say.
The cops gave her
What were you calling the police?
Lies. Very nice.
It's on a police report.
Wait, you were really
Perjury.
nice to the police?
So you're
How much did
repeating
you
the
have to drink
police
at the bar,
report.
honey? Because I'm reading the police report.
I know.
How much had you had to
A
drink?
half a glass before Tom got there, and I followed him
Okay,
right back.
have you read the police report?
I did.
Okay,
It's stunning. I know.
Because
I
according
was
to
there.
the police report, you were
But can I
incredibly
say-
belligerent. You smelled of alcohol.
But read it. Look through it with a little bit of a detective, and I know you do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Let me get to the part where it says that you are, I can't even say it either.
Wait.
You are blanking blanks.
It starts
blanking
off. The cop.
rectal orifices. that you
Yeah.
spoke with the DA, you're going to have their jobs, that they better let
And
you
all
into
was
the house.
dismissed, by the way, because the cop didn't want to face me in front of a judge, by the way.
You cursed at them, used rude and offensive language. They warned you that if you continued, they would arrest you for disorderly conduct. You called 911 and were rude and argumentative with the 911 call taker. And then that's it. They went ahead
But
and arrested you.
let me go to line 1. You know, upon arrival, Thomas Noah was standing in the driveway and Wendy was sitting on the front porch. Does that, I mean, like, look, when you're really upset, if I'm hooting and hollering and banging on doors and all this, is the cop going to arrive and I'm sitting on the steps?
Maybe.
Something's
where are the cats?
wrong here, wrong.
They're in my house still.
Okay. And are you willing to give her back those cats?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here in front of the TMZ Hollywood Tour Bus. Question, these people haven't lived together for 7 years. Is it weird they have not filed for divorce?
It's not weird at all. A lot of times it's a pride issue or a monetary issue. Some people just don't want to give in. It's a pride issue.
But isn't your life kind of on hold?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a common divorce law, but there should be. I mean, after 5 years, you're not living together.
Common law divorce. I love that. I love that. That's hilarious. You know what? Why not end it there? That's funny. That's just funny, going inside the courtroom.
I would give them back to her, but her apartment's like 12 by 12, and I mean,
Yeah, but they're her cats, right?
they're her daughter's cats.
They're her daughter's.
They're
She's in the
mine
army right
cats.
now.
Okay,
My
but
cats.
they're cats, they're property, and they don't belong to you. She was trying to get them back that day. You just couldn't.
Well, she
you were
wasn't.
gonna give them back that day, but you couldn't find them. So the cats are gonna go back to her. You are suing him for $2,000 for the cats. That's. I love cats and
In
everything.
case
but-
he lost one.
Yeah. Okay. And you have both cats, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. $1,200 for lawyers' fees for what?
Oh my God. Yeah. The first time I met this officer was at his uncle's Christmas party.
I don't
Where?
care. You got yourself arrested. Why is it that he has to pay for your lawyer? How is it
didn't
his
need
fault
to
that
be
you got yourself arrested? I'm
All
reading
he
the
needed
police
to do was
report,
give me the
and the
cats
cops kept
back.
giving you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to just shut up and leave, shut up and leave. They think you're shutting up and you're leaving, and they're diffusing the situation. Next thing you know, you're calling 911 to get more cops there. I mean, how is that his fault? $400 for a fur-lined weather coat.
I called 911
After
for
5
help.
years, you've been separated from the guy. How is it that there's a fur-lined weather coat?
Yeah, I tried to get stuff a few times. The one sergeant that came out of the
How
house.
about the day you bring him the cats? Maybe you could get your coat then?
He
Is
said
there
he
a
gave
coat?
everything
Is there a
to
coat there?
Will.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you work?
Part-time, yes.
Okay,
as a
so how is it you're
waitress.
suing for $1,200 in lost wages for what you might have made if you worked full-time? What
Because
is it?
my hand got injured in that.
In what?
With the cop. The cop injured my hand.
Okay. Do you have a
Yeah.
lawsuit against the cops?
I went to internal affairs. I pressed charges. They said, you know, everything is fine, of course.
Okay.
You know, but having
But
the
he has to
injury-
pay you for that?
You know, it's been 10 months since
All right,
this
Ms. No.
happened.
Based on what I've listened to, my verdict in this case is for the defendant. I wish you both a lot of luck.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. And let's be clear. You're going to return the cats. We're going to make arrangements now with Officer McIntosh. And perhaps there should be a third party involved. You might want to think about it. I don't know who that nice man is, but maybe there should be a third party involved in the transfer so that we don't put you two in contact with each other.
All right, hold on right there, guys.
Well, the plaintiff's out here. You're getting the cats. Isn't that what you want the most?
Yeah, it is, most certainly.
All right, so how are you
they
sa-
got me through a lot, and yeah, at least now I know if he plays any more games, we go back to court, because I will get those cats.
Well, do you expect to drag him back into court on some
Do I
other
expect
things?
he's an honest man? I don't think so.
Is that what I asked? Mm-mm. Okay. All right, right down there.
Thank you.
All right, so step on in here. What's this like for you?
Oh, same old with her. I wish her well. Cats, you know, she can have the cats. I have no problems with that. You know, the judge made the right decision.
Do you think you've heard the end of the issue, or her?
No, no. I got to file for the divorce, that's for sure, and try and get things finished, I guess you could say.
You gonna miss the cats?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I grow a little attached to them, but you know, it's
You giving them up?
Yeah. You know, what
Harvey?
am I going to do?
Okay, Kurt, the judge mentioned that you could file for divorce without hiring a lawyer, which is absolutely true. But I will say this, that if there are kids involved, you should probably at least go consult with a lawyer before you do it on your own, because number one, there are custody issues, child support issues, spousal support issues, and also there's a division of property that you have to consider, and all of those things, not a bad idea to talk to a lawyer first about your rights.